Like for me, I came from 2 years from like just having a speaking teacher in front of me. When I came here and found out that there was no speaking teacher, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be the hardest thing in the world. It's online. I'm going to fail. But in the end, I didn't fail because the teacher was there. She just wasn't in front of my face.
Don't just like take the class and expect it to be easy and slack off at the beginning of the year, because at the beginning it does kind of seem just all fun and games. But if you just don't establish a good work habit and let it fall behind, it's a lot of catch-up work, and it's all on the computer, so you're expected to do it all.
It's very different, and it's a little challenging at first, but kind of once you get the hang of it, it becomes more and more easier to manage your time and your work, and it does turn out to be kind of fun.
Definitely be self-motivated to do work on your own, because there's not going to be someone there who tells you to do like work every single day like a teacher would in your other classes.
Study and practice and make sure to get the work done on time, because it's still a class. Just because it's online doesn't mean that deadlines aren't important.
It's not an easy A. Really, it's not. It's like, okay, yes, it's online, but it's not an easy A. You have to do the work like a regular class.
You should make sure that you manage your time and know how many assignments you have to do and when they're due.
It's suggested that you don't skip anything, because then you eventually won't learn anything if you just skip.
When you skip things, you're only hurting yourself. You're not helping yourself at all.
Make sure you don't rush through everything, because when you're online, you are going at your own pace, but you feel like, oh, I really need to finish this. But go through everything and make sure you understand it all before going ahead.
I think that you should use your time wisely and don't just click on every single lesson, because you're really not going to learn anything. Just take your time and make sure and read it so you can be ready for the test.
Yeah, it's very important to stay on top of your tasks, because even though it's online, there's a bit of leisure, but still treat it like a regular class. Do not slack.
Always check the announcements daily, because there are deadlines and you want to make sure you spread yourself out during the week to do your assignments for that week.
Don't wait till the last minute to do your work. Always keep a good time schedule so you know where you're at.
When it comes to your work, don't leave it all for the last minute.
So definitely don't procrastinate, because you'll definitely fall behind and definitely not be happy with your grades.
Yeah, missed work builds up a lot.
I suggest you talk to your teacher often, because it's good to have good communication with your teacher. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask your teacher, because if you don't, then you won't learn.
They're there to help you, not just for you to just say, okay, she's not there helping me. It's because you're not asking them.
You gotta be prepared to keep an open mind and be prepared to find that the style is different from normal. More independent work, less kind of the teacher hovering over you, and more work with yourself and your peers. So there is a lot more self-motivation required. But I do find the system as a whole to be a lot more efficient.